Welcome back to another video. If you're new, my name is Leah, and I am all about spending less and creating more and sharing with you how you can do the same thing. That often starts at the grocery store, where I share grocery hauls, meal plans, and recipes that I'm using from time to time. I do grocery budget challenges, clean out my freezer challenges, but I also like to share with you what I eat in a day videos. I've already done one of those. It's down in the description box, so you can check that out. And I'm going to do another one today. I am losing weight, and I wanted to be able to share with you that you too can eat healthy on a budget. I think it's really important to note that everybody has their own specific caloric and macronutrient needs. So what works for one person doesn't always work for another. Anytime you're watching a what I eat in a day video, especially when you're watching mine, the intention is not for you to copy the meal plan to have weight loss results or overall health benefits. But I do want to inspire you that you too can also eat healthy on a budget, enjoy what you're eating, and maybe gain some inspiration from the types of meals that I'm having so that you can incorporate them too if you would like. I am a morning person, and I love to start up my day in the quiet before my kids have to get up and get ready for school. I will have a cup of coffee, usually after a small little breakfast, and I will add my collagen to it because that gives me some extra protein, and it also helps my skin, hair, and nails. After COVID, I totally noticed a change in the strength of my nails. My hair was falling out, and this really helped. It did make a difference. So after I had my coffee this particular day is when I actually had my first bite to eat. I'm trying to get into the habit of having water and a small bite to eat before I have caffeine for the day. And I like to do carbs, fat, and protein. This Fairlife milk is an awesome way to get more protein without the fat, because I like to use more flavorful items throughout the day like peanut butter to have my fat. So I do weigh that out instead of scooping it with a measuring spoon. It's just easier that way to me. And this part of my day is usually between 5 and 7 a.m. and then my kids get up. I went ahead and took them to school and stopped at our grocery store. I had a cake to make, so I bought some strawberries. And I decided to treat myself to one of my favorite Starbucks breakfast items, and I went to McDonald's.
Can I make it for you?
Hi, can I do a large iced tea unsweetened?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And by the time I finally got home from running my errands, I sat down to have breakfast about 10 o'clock. I added some raspberries to my plate of egg bites from Starbucks. They're so delicious. I definitely recommend getting that. And then I had some of this little flavor packet added to my iced tea, just about a third of it. I enjoy sweetened iced tea if there's a flavor to it. If there's no flavor, I don't want any kind of sugar in it. There's just something about having black coffee or black tea that I don't want sugar in it unless there's a flavor too. So I don't know if that makes sense to you all or not. But this is one of my new favorite lunches. I've shared the salad portion with you before in another video, but I recently tried out these lavash wraps, and they are so good. So I did a version of that salad with the beets, the ranch, the feta, and I used the Bolthouse ranch so it was less fat. And instead of grilled chicken, I used this Columbus deli chicken. It was so good, and it took me a long time to finish it. Then for dinner, I just reheated some pre-done marinara and cooked meatballs. I bought those on clearance, and I've shared it in a haul with you before, and that turned out really easy. And I measure everything out on a scale instead of a measuring cup. I think it's just more accurate and definitely easier for me. And I added some cooked asparagus, of course, the spaghetti noodles and Parmesan. And then later that evening, I got to eating some snacks. Usually I will spread these out throughout the earlier part of my day, but I just had a later start on those, I guess. So I added some more milk and cottage cheese. These strawberry topping ones are so good. And that all gave me a nice amount of protein, and then pretzels and banana for carbs and fiber as well. So hopefully this video gave you some inspiration, encouragement, and meal ideas. And of course, until the next video, I'll see you in the comments.